I'm here today to talk to you about one of my favorite plants of all time, Sonchus palmensis, also known as the Giant Dandelion Tree. And yes, that's right, this beautiful shrub right behind me is actually a colossal relative of that pesky dandelion that you pick out of your garden every year. But don't worry, if you're lucky enough to find one of these in your local nurseries, you won't be having to worry about it reseeding everywhere. But believe me, you will want more of them when we talk about the incredible features of this gorgeous plant. Let's get a little bit closer. If you live anywhere that only receives light frost throughout the year, or USDA zones 9B or warmer, you can grow Sonchus palmensis in the ground. And you'll expect it to bloom twice a year, typically in spring and fall. Though I've been growing this plant for a long time and I've seen it bloom in almost any month of the year. But one of the nice things about this plant is even when it isn't in bloom, if I peel back this giant head of flowers here, you can take a closer look at the foliage. It's got these really long pinnate leaves that lend itself really well to both tropically designed gardens and dry gardens. Although this particular dandelion tree, there's a family of about 12 to 17 of them, is from the island of La Palma, which is just off the northwest coast of Africa. That particular island receives quite a bit of moisture. So you're gonna have best luck growing a very happy Sonchus palmensis if you water it regularly and give it ample sunshine. Now, if left to its own devices, Sonchus palmensis would very quickly, probably over the course of 3 to 4 years, grow to its full height of about 8 to 10 feet tall. But if I were to let that happen without pruning it, it would very quickly take on this long, spindly appearance, which a lot of people really like. If you kind of have like a Jurassic-themed garden of weird, gangly plants, this would be right at home. I typically like to have my plants more lush and creating as many blooms as possible. So what I will do after every bloom, so again, typically spring and fall, is I will cut this back harshly, almost all the way to the ground. And that's because it can take it. It really appreciates being pruned. And I've pruned this one. This is, I'd say, maybe 4 years old. I've pruned it, so what, 5, 6, 7 times. And each time it comes back happier with better blooms. So if you can find one of these, again, they're really hard to find. I'm not sure why. They're such great assets to the garden. You can really make it work in almost any kind of landscape. Enjoy.